Good afternoon, guys. Now, today's discussion aid deals with super agers. Now, those are folks that have good cognition up to age 80 and pretty much healthy, in their later years. We're discussing how super agers ward off dementia. So here we go with the presentation I made for you. Sit back and enjoy, please. Here's a strong first draft article. For most, brains slow down with age, but not all. Scientists just learned why. Super agers stay sharp. It opens with a clear thesis, builds a narrative, and integrates the latest science, including the Alzheimer's resilient connections, adherence, enhanced neurogenesis, and protective genetics you've been exploring. Most brains slow down with age, but not all. Scientists have just learned why. Super agers stay sharp. Most people expect their memory to dull as the decades pass. Names take longer to recall. Multitasking becomes harder, and learning a new skill demands more effort. But a rare group of older adults known as super agers defy this pattern entirely. In their 70s or 80s, and even their 90s, they perform on memory tests like people decades younger. For years, scientists have been trying to understand what makes their brains so resilient. Now, a wave of new research is revealing answers that could reshape how we think about aging and Alzheimer's disease. The surprising biology of a super ager. Super agers aren't just aging well. Their brains look and behave entirely or behave differently. Enhanced neurogenesis in the hippocampus, the brain's memory hub. Super agers show unusually high levels of newly formed neurons. These cells carry molecular signatures that differ from typical older adults, and sharply contrast with the impaired neuron generation seen in Alzheimer's disease. Resilient brain networks using resting state fMRI, scientists have identified a distinctive connectivity pattern called the Alzheimer's resilience, prefrontal temporal connect zone or arc. This network links prefrontal, temporal, and secular regions in a way that supports efficient communication and protects against age related decline. Protective genetics. Super agers are far less likely to carry the high risk APOE4 allele and more likely to carry the protective APOE2 variant. New genome wide analysis also highlight genes like CLY, BL, and FRMD6, which appear to influence whether a person's brain network resembles a super ager or an Alzheimer's like pattern. A new early warning system for Alzheimer's. One of the most shrinking findings comes from recent Connect Zones research by analyzing brain network signatures. Scientists can now classify cognitively normal adults into two groups: SA like individuals whose brain networks resemble super agers, and AD like individuals whose networks resemble early Alzheimer's patterns. These signatures predict who will remain cognitively stable and who is more likely to decline even years before symptoms appear. SA like individuals show slower memory decline, lower amyloid accumulation, reduced risk of progressing to mild cognitive impairment. This makes the ARC one of the most promising early biomarkers for Alzheimer's risk even ever identified. Don't rely on a single advantage. The resilience appears to come from a multi-layered defense system. Cellular robust neuron creation and healthier synapses. Network level, stronger, more efficient communication pathways. Genetic variants that reduce vulnerability to Alzheimer's pathology. Lifestyle, high social engagement, physical activity, and cognitively demanding hobbies. Together, these factors create a brain that ages more slowly and sometimes barely at all. What this means for the future of aging. The emerging science of super aging is shifting the narrative from decline is inevitable to resilience is possible. Research are Researchers are already exploring therapies that boost adult neurogenesis, innovations that preserve a preserve arc like network patterns. Precision prevention strategies based on genetic and connectome profiles. If these approaches succeed, the next generation of Alzheimer's treatment may focus not just on fighting disease, but on building resilience. Here's a clear explanation of the line. As super agers age, they make at least twice as many new neurons as their peers, grounded in the content available from your document and the scientific context it reflects. What the statement means. The line is describing a key biological difference between superagers, older. Give me 1 second, folks. Adults, usually 80 plus, who remain unusually strong memory and typical older adults. Even as they age, superagers continue to generate new neurons in the hippocampus at a rate at least double that of their age-matched peers. This process is called adult neurogenesis, and it's essential for memory formation, learning, and cognitive flexibility. Although your document snippet focuses on lifestyle and future directions in aging research, the statement aligns with the broader scientific picture. Super agers show exceptional brain resilience, and one of the clearest biological markers is higher neurogenesis. How this connects to the surrounding page content. Your page content highlights several themes that help explain why superagers might produce more neurons. High social engagement, physical activity, connect cognitively demanding hobbies. These lifestyle factors are all known to stimulate neurogenesis and support hippocampal health. The page also mentions future directions such as therapies that boost adult neurogenesis. Okay, guys, that is your A for today. I will be back on after dinner for shows. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks.